Hi all, this is the second part of my morning ritual, which is Ohm chanting. Now, we are going to do the Ohm chanting first, and then at the end of the Ohm chanting, I am going to explain why Ohm chanting is so powerful and what are we doing and why are we doing it. So, but before we start, just a few instructions of how to get this done. Find yourself a comfortable seated position. Again, as usual with all meditations, do when you're doing it at home. Find somewhere quiet, somewhere clean, somewhere that makes you feel at peace. Whether it's your room, somewhere away from other people, because you will need to be able to focus and have no distraction. And then find yourself a comfortable sitting position, meaning if you are going to sit on the floor, which I highly recommend, because part of the reason why we sit on the floor instead of on a chair is that we want to feel the ground. We want to be able to ground ourselves to the energy of the nature. And if you're in an apartment, then probably this may be a problem in a way that, let's say you're living on level 30 and this floor that you sit on is actually not the ground of the earth. But still, because the floor of your apartment is still connected down to with other structures towards the floor, so it's still better to sit on the floor of your apartment even though if it's on level 30 versus sitting on a chair or a bed. Okay, but if you have issues sitting, because especially beginners, sitting for a 10-minute stretch is actually very challenging. And so to make appropriate adjustments as you require, sitting on a chair is definitely not a problem. And if you want to sit on the floor and you don't feel comfortable, make yourself comfortable with a cushion under your buttocks and prop your buttocks up so that you're able to lift your spine and roll your shoulders back and down. And yes, that's in terms of posture. So as we practice more and more yoga, physical poses of yoga, so when I use the word yoga, it doesn't just involve physical poses, asana. Yoga is very broad, which means it's meditation and the asana, but most people are using the term yoga just to explain the asana. So anyway, what I was trying to say is that one of the main reasons why we practice all these physical poses is so that we are able to strengthen the body to be able to sit for longer during meditation. So sitting in a meditative pose is actually one of the ultimate poses of yoga asana, and it's actually requiring the strength of a lot of muscles and body parts to hold the structure in a very straight and strong and firm pose for a good amount of time. Okay, next thing is, how do we say Om? I have observed quite a lot of people chanting Om, and there is, I think, my humble opinion, not enough explanation of how to say Om sometimes, which means a lot of people are chanting it like this, for example, Om, 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 okay, as opposed to Om, Om, Om. Do you see the difference? If you don't, let me explain to you what I actually did differently. The first version is me just saying it from my throat and shouting it out to you, yelling it out, projecting my voice out as though I've swallowed a microphone. The second version is me actually drawing in the sound from the bottom of my belly. Om, Om. So it's actually drawing vibrations from the abdomen all the way up to the mouth, through the throat, creating the vibration internally. And that's also how when you sing, if you are being trained how to sing, the first thing that your singing teacher will tell you is, don't sing from the mouth, la 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 la, sing from the belly, sing from inside, creating that vibration internally. Okay. Next thing I want to share with you is Om. Even though it's spelled O-H-M or O-M, when we chant it, it's actually saying the letters A, U, and M. Ah, U, Ah, U, Okay, so it's not Om, Om, Om. It's actually Aum, Aum, and it ends up sounding like Om. Okay, and A, U, Om, the three letters are resonating in different parts of your body. So ah is resonating from the bottom of your belly or the bottom of your spine, however deep you can go into ah. When you open your mouth, ah. If you're saying it from inside, it's actually ah. You can feel it all the way down to the bottom of your belly if you say it deep enough. And then you're actually pulling that energy up as you say, ah. The next letter is U, 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 U. By the time you say U, that energy should be vibrating, the air should be vibrating in your throat region. Ooh. So try this with me right now. Ooh, ooh. If you do this a few times, you can feel it. It's actually your throat and the back of your throat vibrating. Ooh. And if you do comes from the lips. So it's ah, ooh, ah, ooh, okay? So it's actually a continuous sound and movement of energy and air from the bottom of your belly up your esophagus, and then to your throat, and then finally ending with a at your lips. Okay? All right. That's all I want to say before we start. Let's go. If you can follow the whole thing, go ahead. Don't force it. If you feel tired halfway, just continue listening. Close your eyes and just listen and absorb the vibrations. It's very uplifting and calming. right after my own meditation, normally, according to my guru, we used to do this together, where we just take a moment to say the things that we are thankful for. Just an account of all the things that we are grateful for in life. So let's just close our eyes, hands in prayer position, give thanks to all the beautiful blessings that we have in our life, the beautiful people, the love that we get from whoever that we have, our family, our friends, my students. I'm thankful for the food that I have to eat every day, the home that I have to keep me warm, safe, and comfortable, the bed that I have to sleep on, the love and support that I get from family, friends, and students. All the wonders of the world, of nature, my health, and the health of all that I love and care about. I'm thankful for God, for hope, for love, for faith. And I'm thankful to have this moment to share this beautiful meditation with everyone out there. Namaste. Okay. To end this video, I would just like to talk a bit about the benefits of Om chanting for those of you who are interested. And if you're not, it's okay, you can turn off the video right now. Now, why Om? There are so many reasons why we chant the syllable Om. Coming from a religious background or not a religious background, there are benefits that you can get with chanting Om. So let's start with the physical aspects of why chanting is good. So chanting is, sorry, I was just swiping away a message. Chanting lifts our energy and vibrations. So as we went through the exercise just now, and even prior to that, I was explaining to you how when we chant properly, we are drawing energy and air from the bottom of our spine all the way up through the throat. So that in itself, that act, that physical act in itself of drawing air and energy up is lifting our own internal vibrations and lifting our energy. Okay, so that's the first thing. And next thing is, when we are chanting Om, as we experienced just now, continuously over and over, it is actually helping to quiet the mind down. If you're like me, when I chant, I start to remember things I need to do. Like, oh my gosh, I need to message this person back, I forgot. Or, oh, I need to say this, or I need to do that later. And why that happens normally is that when we're so busy walking around doing things all the time and we don't have time to sit down and just quiet our mind and ourselves down, there seems to be so many things flying around. But the moment when you calm yourself down and sit still, things that really matter will start to emerge. And your mind becomes clear, which means those that are really important will start to surface. So that's the second benefit of chanting Om, and chanting anything for that matter. It's the same as if you were praying a rosary, which I can talk about another day in another video. The third thing that I want to draw your attention on is the physiological aspect, the physical aspect. When we are saying the syllable Om, remember how I said the energy goes through the throat and out through the mouth with the M. So as the air and energy is moving through the back of your throat and up the roof of your mouth, that part of your mouth is actually connected to parts of your brain which has the glands that secrete hormones, happy hormones. Okay, so I don't want to go into the detail of which hormone, because to be honest, I'm not an expert in every single type of hormone in there. But all you need to know, and also I don't think you are interested to know exactly like oxytocin, what it does, that's not the point of it. The point is that when we do that over and over, we are actually activating the part of your brain which is secreting hormones that are good for you, that make you feel good and happy and calm and relaxed. So that's why you also feel more relaxed and calm and happy after chanting. So that's the physical aspect of it. The other thing is, the other reason why Om is that the sound of Om, the two main sounds in this world that also is of that same sound. One is the sound of the Big Bang. So when the world was created, whether you believe that God created it or science created it, there's definitely been accounts that there was a massive collision. So and that's what we call the Big Bang, boom, and then the earth came about. So that Big Bang, the sound that was created then was supposed to be Om, boom, okay? So Om has the same sound with that. The other reason why Om is that the earth, our earth is moving all the time, as you know, and we can't hear it all the time, but when the earth is actually moving and the astronauts have observed this from outer space, there is a sound, an underlying sound. When the earth moves, it is making the vibration but very, very, very low frequency. So we can't hear it every day because it's very, very lower than what I've just used. Okay? So these are some of the reasons why we chant the syllable and why it gives us physical benefits, emotional benefits, mental and physical, spiritual benefits. And no matter what religion you are, it really doesn't matter. It's really not a religious thing. It's just a coincidence because of the goodness of that sound. And let's say you're Christian like me, right? We all know that in the Bible it says you sing, and singing lifts our energy and spirits up, and music is the gift from God. And that's again the same thing. When you sing, you are also drawing energy from the bottom of your belly. If you sing properly, okay? If you sing not right, you are like singing from the mouth, la 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 la. If you're singing from the belly, you are drawing energy from the abdomen, and that's when your voice becomes more powerful. I love singing, by the way, so let's do karaoke together on these YouTube videos next time if you want, like James Corden, carpool karaoke. I'm not as good a singer as him, but who knows? Maybe I can invite really, really famous singers like Kanye West and Beyonce to come with me on this spiritual singing one day. I truly believe any dream can come true, so keep believing, and who knows, I may be able to bring you superstars in my YouTube channel soon. Alright, if you found this video at all beneficial, I hope you spread my word and my work so that more people can benefit from it, and support my work by clicking like on this video, writing comments, feedback, discussions, share your experience, how you felt after that nice meditation. Or if you don't like it and you're a hater, you can write things as well, but please be kind. And like my Facebook page, follow my Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. Send requests of whatever you're interested in. I will be posting about Zumba dance fitness today, dance videos, so that you guys can dance with me. Okay, so let's get it a bit upbeat, a bit cheerful. Some of my students said, where are the dance videos, Day? That's what you're famous for. So, okay, I think I've given you enough of spiritual Om Shanti Shanti Om kind of stuff, and we will shake it up a bit today, later today, with Zumba. Cheers! Namaste. Subscribe to this channel. Click subscribe, okay? Because that's how I make money eventually, okay? Ciao.